All the 420 I've never smoked before. Give me my bourbon. I like to have a drink. Yes, I do. Let me see if I can get to the doggone channel here. I had so many boxes open. What a weird day today. Where am I? Let us see here. Okay, let me go to studio here. Take me forever to do this stuff. If you're here, I'm sorry to bore you. I can't help it. That's what I do. Let's get over here on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. Let me put this over here. And good evening, everybody. I'll get to y'all in a minute. Keep your drawers on. All right. Trying to get I need to change my picture here on this. All right. Is that a Baltimore thing like picture? Like wash your clothes, turn on the water. Let's see. Bam. All right. There we go. Save that. Put that over there. And good evening, everybody. I'm going to get into the low life at the end. I think we know who that is here. I'm going to save that to the end. But first off, I want to let me put that volume down there. And good evening, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up when you come in. No, I don't. Brandon, I don't do roasting for the sake of roasting. Roasting, that's not my style. But when I do have a message to convey, I do convey the message, and I do generally put out things like a warning and let people know what I'm gonna do so that there's no surprises that come up. So nobody can ever say, well, you didn't tell me that could possibly happen. And that's the way it is in life. I just have to set this up over here. Now, Sandy Callie, thank you for you, honey. Thank you very much. I stupidly neglected to thank you this morning. I know that you're going to tell me, make sure you take a picture of that so you don't get the $2 to McDoubles at McDonald's. That dinner, thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. You love my Baltimore accent. Thank you, Buff. Vid coming tomorrow. There you go, Fourscore. Cheryl, Hugo. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hell, Bella Rose, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. 25,000 was broached as I was sawing wood last night. I want to thank you guys. It's been 7 of Uber Goober. Grab the popcorn. It's been 7 great, wonderful years. And not once did I ever ever come on the YouTube and think about the subs. Like a lot of people that have come and gone on YouTube, if you don't genuinely have a passion for it, which I feel like I hit stride. And there's people that have gone from 0 to 1,000,000 subs in a year. Peter McKinnon and other ones, because they have the magic key. They do excellent quality stuff. And then you have a schlub like me. You just come on and you share your life, and that's what you do. And over time, people come and people go. But thank you, Cheryl. You kind of build things organically, so people come to a place, and after a while it's like the bar. Somebody told me, thank you, PJ, somebody told me it's like the bar at Cheers. You come here, there's never a surprise. Okay, yeah, once in a while we flame it out a little bit here, but you know, for the most part, that you're going to have some laughs, you're going to have some entertainment, you might learn a little something too. And, we all try to take our content and shape it certain ways. I've got Uber Goober, who I've known for the better part of 2 years, and I'm so looking forward to meeting her one day. She has her own style. Sometimes, like, you don't know when you see that she's coming up, you don't know if she's going to have the 10-pound mallet out and knock somebody's head through a window up there. or whether she's going to be that sweet pussycat. It's nice. We call that, what do we call that, Uber Goober? The Hungarian temperament? We just don't know. We just don't know. No, you're not. You don't direct me what to do, Jessica. I don't. You don't tell me it's time for action. I decide myself. No offense to you, but my methodology is slow and sure. It's never half-cocked the things I do. Okay, and I'm just saying, I run my own show. People are welcome to come here, but I do things at my own speed. I'm not here to serve people for a vendetta. I'm not here to be an instrument of vendetta against people. Okay? I'm here, like with that particular person, Elbow, I gave it 110%. Okay? Now, it does reach a point where untruths are being told, and it's resulting in consequences that are falling back on me and people in my life, family members, etc. Then I've got to take it up a notch and I've got to deal with the lies in a very effective way. But we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to that with the challenge and the realities of what's available out there when people attempt to use the internet to incite people to do hateful things. You do have recourses out there, okay? Yeah, that's right. And we're going to talk about that. We'll get to that in a bit. Okay? You're wrong, Penny. Okay? I seldom talk about things. I do take the high road, but sometimes, as St. Paul used to say, sometimes you gotta get off your horse and you gotta put up your dukes and you gotta fight a little bit. Okay? Has nobody been more on YouTube for years to suck up the abuse of so-called friends that would fire up and do videos and complain about this or that? That moved on in a way that never took a look at themselves and their own actions. Look at their own promises that they broke of things that they said they wouldn't do, and they did. They got the consequences for it. Is it my fault? No. But we'll get to that. Thank you very much, Sky Angel. So that's the first thing I want to say, and please ask everybody to thumbs up if you're in here this evening. It's a nice night. It's a nice feeling. It's not something to dwell on. It's just a marker and a lot of ways for the effort that's gone into this channel and the volume of videos, of which half have been removed, and about 10 million views have been taken down over the last 3 months. It's a pretty pitiful. It's a pretty pitiful showing. if truth be told. Yeah, thank you, Jeannie. I generally do. Because you'll find in life that a lot of people want to pull you on the low road because they want to be harvesters of the low-hanging fruit. And what better way when they have nothing else to talk about than to talk about you? And when they do that, they're saying two things. Number one, you are overly important in their lives. And number two, they have nothing of their own to offer in the way of entertainment. True? Probably so. Probably so. But let's go in order tonight. Hello, Sandy, and hello, Mouse Toes. Nice to see you. I don't have vendettas for anybody. Okay? I know Dave's doing his things. Dave's got his opinions. The Wogster, all these people. You know, I never tee off on people that have opinions in life and things. That's just the nature of YouTube. It's the nature of commentary. But when you start pushing lies that result in some other pieces moving around the chessboard, you have to be prepared for the consequences. Okay, now let's go on to something else. This was a weird day. Okay, those of you, and I won't stay long on this. Those of you who are students, even armchair students of economics and history, will know that today was a day that they'll write about for years as they write the history of this market collapse and cornholio situation. When I sat there today, got up this morning and saw oil go from about $9.81 at about 6:30 in the morning to minus $35 a barrel, a decline of over $44 in a barrel by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you know how many people texted me and messaged me today? Rosie, how in the hell can you have a negative? How you doing, kitten cat? Yeah, when you listen to others, sometimes you learn things. So I'm respectful of other people's opinions, no matter how divergent they are. But when I thought today about that, the messages that came in, and somebody like, how in the hell can oil be minus $35 a barrel? And I thought to myself, this is something that they're going to talk about and study in economics for years to come. Hello, Jan. Hello, Sue. Yeah. And I tried to explain that it's like, suppose you have so much corn that you run out of silo space and you have no more room on your farm to put another pile on top of a piece of canvas. And other farmers come by, hey, Frankie, you want some corn? You want to buy some corn? No. Well, I got 600,000 more bushels I'm going to be harvesting here. What am I going to do with it? You got any silo space over there, Frankie? No. We're all filled up over here, Georgie. Try the next farm down you call 100 farms. We got nothing, man. Now you're really desperate. You can't have your farm piled to the height of a 10-story building in corn. So you got to pay somebody to come and take it away. And that's the situation we were at today. They literally, the oil market was paying you $35 a barrel to take that shit and put it someplace. And I told Missy Jen, if I could have thought and knew about this beforehand, I could have put a 25-story oil storage barrel on the back lot and retired for life today in one shot. Now, Vintage says, weird, our gas dollar has barely moved. It'll move. I mean, this was a technicality today. The forward month is still around $20, but as it gets closer to June, the next month, you'll see the same thing play out again. Only this time the oil barons will say, I'm not paying $20 a barrel. They were paying me $35 to take it off their hands yesterday. Now I can get it for $1.60. I don't want your crap in June for $20 a barrel. Yeah, farmers are pouring it on. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. So you're going to see all kinds of good things. And that reminds me, speaking of prayers, I left something very, very important off of I should have put this first. Unfortunately, we have had a death from COVID-19 in the YouTube family, not the immediate family, but relatives of people in our immediate YouTube community are still important to us because the people in our community, they're people that matter to them. And I received a sad text message this afternoon at about 4 o'clock that my wonderful friend, whom I had the pleasure of meeting and having dinner with in Detroit, her mom passed away from the COVID-19, and that's Lady T, who is one of the sweetest, Thank you, Charlotte. One of the sweetest and nicest people that I ever had a chance to meet in person. Have always tried to make comments on the videos that she does. She deals with disabilities and things, and she is just an awesome, awesome person. So I think that you'll join me in extending to her deepest condolences. Her mom lived down in Texas, and I think that it really shook her up a lot to get that news. Because I saw the videos of the past with her mom and sister and all that, and seemed lively. So um, it's going to be a story that we're going to hear. I told you weeks ago it's going to touch home to some people on here. So Lady T, you probably won't see this today. You got a lot on your mind, but I wanted to just let you know that I do love you and care about you, and do wish your family a recovery. I know it's going to be hard to deal with. Your life itself isn't easy. But always somebody, it's always a person out there that's never had a negative thing to say about anybody. So that one kind of hits. Hello, Hop Frog. That one kind of hits close. Yeah, her mom was a great person. I mean, you see the family picnics and the videos that she put up, and they were a close family. And the mom lived with the sister in Texas, and she shared that news with me this afternoon. And there's not really much you can say. My deepest sympathies, and I'm sorry. But damn this COVID-19. Damn it. I knew there would come a time when it would reach closer and closer to within. Now we've had North Shore Towing. I don't know if North Shore Towing is here, has been through it. You know, knock on wood, North Shore Towing. Uh, you know, uh, went through all of this. Went through all this. Hello, Gypsy Mom. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm so old. If I don't keep my mind on stuff, I'll be talking about the Ravens 2019 football season. He had 99-cent memberships all day. How are you doing, Janet? Which brings me to the need to clarify that, because the membership fever it's exploded all over, and somebody got the idea that I don't like it. I don't want other people to have membership. Man, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But when somebody comments and sends you a notification, says, well, it would mean a lot, Rosie, if you didn't bash on it. It would really be cool if you set up a membership thing. Because it would give a little cover to what I'm doing over, what I feel like doing over here. And it's like, no, I'm not here to give cover to people on, do what you want to do. I don't care. There's nothing negative that I'm saying about how you doing, Maggie. There's nothing negative that I'm trying to say about channel memberships. Okay, but they don't have to be for anything. Yeah, this membership thing is new, and it's I don't know if any of you follow Pusa Studios, PUSA Studios. They're a nice couple. Uh, um, a Latvian gal and her Canadian husband, and they, it's the talk of everything. It's just the membership thing. And I guess this person thought today, well, if Rosie has it, then I won't get the heat for it. Man, just stand up and do your own thing. I mean, holy smokes! Don't give. I'm just saying. I'm not. I don't. Jesus, I gotta clarify this. I'm not. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I just made the decision, in light of what's going on now and the topsy-turvy notions and all the things that are going on in the world today, that I don't know what your economic situation is going to be in 3 months. A lot of you have a lot of heart. You're not thinking about what your economic situation might be in 6 months. Because you're nice people. You want to make people happy. You want to put a smile on the rosy girl's face. Well, suppose you have a little bit of an idea what might be coming. Would you still feel good about yourself if you had a machine set up to get the money? Now, I don't care if other people do it. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Gypsy. Just trying to buy my membership for long term. Thank. This is not an invitation to do anything tonight. I'm just speaking my mind about the way I see things here. And thank you, Gypsy Mom. You know, we don't know the time. Oh, jeez, every time. Shoot, not again. I know you can probably hear me.
You should try to buy my memberships for long term. Love you, Rosie and Missy. Kiss Mark. That burrito boy is sick living in the free world, broke AF.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, my streaming is experiencing issues. It seems like I'm just going to have to do this again. I know you can hear me. It's just pointless for me. This is just a waste of time on here. So give me a second. I'll see if I can reconnect here, but there's just doesn't seem to be any seem way to do that. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah, I know you still have audio, but do you want to see a still picture, or do you want me to, you want me to keep going here? I mean, that's the big difference between the two. Let me refresh this again and see if it. I know if I go to the phone, I won't be interrupted at all. So yeah, it just stops and starts and all of that crap. Yeah, it's a mega lag and all that. So I don't want it to look like a silent movie. Let me see if I can adjust a few other. I've never tried to adjust this on the fly, so give me a second to go to advanced here, and let me see if I can do something here.